aspect of the HoodCast.
The opinions expressed on the HoodCast are those of the guests and the host. They reflect no inference or agreement by Hood Tech Productions or Hood Tech Productions LLC or HoodCast LLC. The information presented on the HoodCast is not intended to offend any race, creed, religion, sexual orientation, or nation of origin. Please listen at your own discretion.
It is now time. It's time. Get ready. Get ready. Let's do it.
What it do, everybody? Welcome back to another edition of Hood Tech Presents the HoodCast. www.hoodtechproductions.com. This is HoodCast 361, if I'm not mistaken. We've been had a couple of difficulties, as I say, technical difficulties these last couple of weeks, y'all. So things look different. Y'all gonna see a couple of different, and I've been working my ass off to make things look good. So on that news, let me bring in the crew. Just hope to go right with your big arms.
What's happening, people? How y'all feeling?
I guess it's going so far. Cokie Mother Dawn.
Look out now, people. What's the fuck going on?
Y'all. Boy, I've been up all fucking day trying to build this shit. Whew.
Looking good, bro. Looking real good.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
So, Big,
Yep.
you see yours?
Oh yeah, I see it right on the screen. There we got. You looking real tight there, bro.
Oh, okay.
I see it right over there.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, because I don't see it on mine.
It's coming. You don't see it on your. I see it on. I'm looking at it on the YouTube page.
Right.
Not on the production screen, but on the YouTube page.
Right.
I'm
You know.
on the YouTube page too. But I'm in my living room.
But
What's that got to do with anything?
it's all good. We in here, bro.
Yes.
Welcome, HoodCast. What's this? 361.
It's 361, baby.
Woo!
A new day, man. Y'all,
New fucking day.
man. This
A new day.
This Monday, this Thursdays. You know, so it feel like a Monday today.
It do. It feel like it's been one of those. Whenever you have that week after the holiday, that motherfucker feel extra long. Because you done kicked it so much for the 3-day weekend, you can't wait to get to the next weekend. So them little 4 days in between be killing you, boy. You just be like,
I know.
Thursday, can we just cut Thursday out? What we ain't doing nothing on Thursday anyway. It's pre-Friday.
I know,
Why
right?
we even gotta bother? Why don't we just do Tuesday and Wednesday? You're right back to kicking.
The
My grill's still smoking from Sunday.
must be
You know what I'm
nice.
saying?
Must be
You
nice.
want to go put something out there.
I'm ready to go put something on that motherfucker. Throw a slab on that bitch or something. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I mean, hey, I'm full as fuck. I just got through eating dinner. And so now I'm having a little cocktail. Ready to get these topics up, man. You got the
Cocktail, man. Y'all, I got 3 more days, world. 3 more days. Well, hold up. 3 more days, and I'm getting fucked up. Every HoodCast you gonna see for the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna be so fucked up,
No
man.
more sober HoodCast for you, G-Mac.
Boy, I mean, I'm on medicine. You see what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I'm on
You gotta do
antibiotics,
what's
so I
right,
gotta
though.
do
You
the
gotta do what's
antibiotics
right.
right.
You gotta do what's right. We don't want you to get sick. We almost
Right,
lost
right.
you last year doing
Right,
it.
right. You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do the whole 10-day thing. I'm taking all the pills just to make sure that, and then I'm gonna wait a day afterwards just to make sure that
Yeah.
the shit
Hell yeah.
really though. And then no holds bar, baby. No holds bar.
Yeah.
I'm
I
hitting the
give it
strip.
extra-
I'm telling you
I
right
give it
now.
extra week.
I'm hitting Malcolm X from 135th all the way down to 110th, going around, going all the way down past the motherfucking Central Park, and then kick it into Midtown. I'm getting fucked up. So when y'all see me with this hat on, we're like, hey, that's that dude G-Mac. Boy,
Don't forget the matching sneakers, G-Mac.
Oh shit, yeah, the matching sneakers too. I
Don't
might have to
forget.
be careful with them, make sure it's not raining, cause boy, I scuffed them motherfucker, I'll be mad.
Man, you guys make sure y'all go and check out our merch. The merch is fire.
Hey, G-Mac, you got the sneakers close by hand there?
I mean, I
You
got
show
to close
them
my hold.
G-Mac, grab the kicks, man. You gotta show them the kicks,
Hey,
G-Mac.
the kicks are fire, man.
You
I'm
gotta
like,
show them the kicks, G-Mac.
fuck around and get me a pair this weekend, maybe.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting me a pair this weekend. Matter of fact, when I come to the city, that's all I'm wearing. I'm HoodCast from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm be carrying the shit in my backpack.
and promoting this shit. Then goddamn, hey, check your phone out. Then just hit the back of the motherfuckers. You know
It's
what I
like,
mean?
put your mouth your-
Oh, I'm coming up in July. I'm gonna be at the AWS Summit at the Jacob Javits Center. We just was at the AWS Summit here in DC, so I'm gonna be at the AWS Summit, and that's what it won't be hard to find me because I had those on my feet. Well, I don't know. Those are limited joints. I won't have the black toe. I think I'm gonna have the white toe joints.
Yeah, you're gonna have the white toes. I'm
Man,
gonna get some of the
man,
white
let
toes
the
too.
fans know, man. How much does them just cost right there, man?
That was like shoot, I can't recall. I have to look on the thing and see.
Well, go to the website, y'all.
Go to hoodtechproductions.com.
And you'll see them. Well, you won't see
those
them.
pics.
You might see them because they were saying like when I had said the last time it was like 19 days, and then 2 weeks later it said 19 days again.
You know how they do with the merch when you got that.
Yeah,
you
it
got that
did.
drop
It
shipment,
did.
they
I
trying
mean,
to
it
make
did
you
start
buy
a
that shit.
countdown like whoa, we're gonna give it 2 more weeks.
Yeah, when I come through, I'm definitely gonna have Hood Tech duffel bags, shoes. I'm gonna be dragging that shit through the Jacob Javits Center. If you see me, run over, scan the bag so you can get plugged up on the show.
Yes.
The show.
Absolutely.
And it's gonna be monstrous. The AWS Summit down here was crazy. I tell you, they had a full fucking mobile data center, bro. Like
Wow.
a data center. I'm talking about air conditioned, and the motherfucker was for the military. So this bitch was bulletproof. Could take a shell.
Damn.
Motherfucking C4 blast. I mean, it was some real shit.
Damn.
So you could set up, and it had a satellite on the top of that motherfucker, so it could like, basically you could drop that bitch into a war zone. That bitch would go out and hit one of them Amazon satellites or whatever the fuck, and you start handling your shit, storage, cloud storage, the whole nine. It was crazy. So I'm coming to the one in New York. Me and my partner. Shout out to Cloud Envy too. So another partner of mine. We'll be up there rolling around with the cloud folks. Cause GMAC do the tech shit too, and we all got a little tech in us. Right. And shout out Cokie. Tell the folks about the 360 camera, bro, because we doing everything over here.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I'm telling you, say, man, we got something that's real innovating right now. I'm saying, you know, with the Polaroid and it's all good and the pictures on your phone, but now we're doing a little more high tech. You know what I'm saying? We got y'all in slow motion and shit like that. Motherfuckers jamming and just creating memories. You know, moments. You know, Cokie 360 shots. We're not officially quite open yet. I have been sick. I'm just not getting myself back together.
We all getting back together, bro. This is crazy.
So here come July the 1st. We should be in full swing, getting things ready for. We got some parties lined up. You know what I'm saying? See, we can go in there and make their party a little better, and their memories last a lot longer.
Yeah, y'all see those 360 cameras? Take the shots. Kokomo 360 camera. Make sure y'all hit my man up. You in the Dallas, Arkansas, Texas, Tennessee, all that whole area, the whole quadrant, southeast quadrant, from what we going off, Kokie? From Texas to Florida, wherever you need us, we'll be there.
Texas to Maine.
Going past NYC, coming all up in this motherfucker. What the
I got
fuck?
a flight case, okay?
Yeah, got the flight case for your ass.
That's a flight case, man. I mean, hey,
you paying?
The price is right. Cause see, you actually get more than a 360. You getting Kokie.
Oh shit.
And what all that Kokie delivers is a great time, great energy, excitement, being involved with the people that's at the party, the ones who really know how to have a good party. You know what I'm saying? Get them involved in, let them have a better time than what they would normally have if anyone else was doing it. You know, so you get a whole package.
I can tell you, I can attest to that. Kokie used to host our shows, our Hood Tech shows. Matter of fact, my show with Doodlebug from Diggable Planets, Kokie was the host for us down at over in North Little Rock at a spot. And we did that joint and did a hell of a job. Matter of fact, we had a little sound malfunction. One of the mics fell apart. Kokie jumped on stage and kept the crowd laughing while we was working out the sound issue. So, you know, Kokie's a man. If you throwing a party, you need a host and you want 360 camera, hit up Kokie Motor Don. You can't do no better. You can't do no better. You're going to get comedy. You're going to get family friendly. You're going to get all that shit. I'm talking about from grandma to grandbabies, everything in between, prom night, birthdays, anniversaries, family reunions, all that shit.
All of that shit. Baptisms.
Oh yeah, we doing bar mitzvahs. We don't give a fuck.
You be on that wet getting dipped in that motherfucker.
We're 360
Slow
your
motion,
baptism.
bringing you up in slow motion.
Hell yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
There's no ceiling.
No ceiling.
You know, no ceiling, man.
No ceiling. I'm moving heavy on the cloud migration thing with my boy Cloud Envy.
That's cool, man.
That's what we're working on now. And actually, I got it. Well, you know, I do some other shit with IT anyway. So just kind of expanding upon that, but helping a lot of people, especially small and medium-sized business that can't really afford. You can't hire Deloitte. You can't hire, you know, I forgot what their company. They used to be Arthur Anderson. They didn't change their name now to something else. But you can't hire those big companies to come in. But you can hire a small team of cloud professionals like myself, my boy Cloud Envy, to come in and help you move to the next stage. So a lot of people want to get into hosting. They want to get into video hosting. They want to get into other areas. But that's just expensive when you got to buy all that equipment. But if you know how to do it in the cloud, you can get all that stuff started with no upfront cost because you don't have to buy hardware.
Right.
We can, and you know, when we're managing it for you and we set your cloud environment up, you can focus on your business and not have to focus on the IT, and that's what we do. So
and that's a good thing too, man. Being able to help the ones who's less fortunate, who can't go out to the big guys, you know, to the big fish as they call them. They're only big fish, you know what I'm saying, because that's the way that they portray themselves. Doesn't mean that you're getting a better job or any of that.
And quite often, when you deal with those companies, and you're a small part of their revenue stream, so you're not as important to them as their big government clients. But you're important to me. You're important to Cloud Envy. You're important to small startups like myself. So every dime counts. Every customer is important. Customer's always right. We're gonna give you what you need and help you do it within your budget, and basically teach you how to have a presence without going broke. Because when I started in IT, if you're talking about hosting video and all that, you had to go out and drop several thousand, 10, 15,000 on servers, pay for somebody to co-locate that joint into a data center for you. You're paying for cooling, heating, moisture sensors, and all that kind of shit. Now we can show you how to do all of that with no upfront cost. So I know this has been one big advertising. We're gonna get into our topics, and we really got a lot to discuss today.
I was just about to say, man, I'm excited about the topics that we have today because I got some breaking news that's gonna come in as well.
Yeah,
that's got something to do with one of the topics.
Yeah, go ahead with the breaking news, Koki.
Well,
bring it in.
It's about Boosie, and I think that's like in our second segment.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And
we'll talk about Boosie on the second segment. On the first segment, though, something we want to discuss, and there's been breaking news on it. They found debris for the missing submersive, that those little baby submarine that went down there.
The Titan. So it appears that the
vessel got broken up from the pressures in the ocean, and that was the debris that they found. So the assumption is that those people didn't make it. Now, the topic is obviously about that, but I don't really want to talk about that. God bless those folks and their families, and that's a tragic loss, and that's the most, that's a horrendous way to lose your life. And what I want to talk about is, though, all the jokes and the memes and that kind of shit that folks have been talking about online. And, I know people think everything's something to be ha-ha and funny at, and people say, we make you laugh. And Coke is a comedian. He knows how to turn tragedy, to be lighthearted to help you get through it. But some stuff is just mean-spirited.
Right.
Some stuff is just mean-spirited. And it really, to me, it was a lot about, it said a lot to me about society and how, just because somebody's wealthy, folks, they spent $250,000 to go down there, whatever they get, it's on them. They signed a waiver, that's their fault. You might feel that way. But to post that up, to get clicks, to get likes, that's bottom barrel, that's bottom feeder type of shit to me. It really is. And it says a lot about our society that we knowing people in a tragic situation, just because they're wealthy, you don't wish harm on nobody.
So that's how we are as a society, though. We love when something, we love tragedy.
Mm-hmm.
We love turmoil, everything that's got something to do with not helping somebody.
Right. It's like Jay-Z said, they build you up to tear you down, to build you up again, to tear you down again. You know, you root for you see the little kid coming from the hood, he hot. You know, everybody was rooting for Bobby Smurder. Then when he caught that murder charge, motherfuckers had all kinds of jokes about it. Like, but I thought you was a fan. I thought you was a supporter. But now you clowning my man when he caught them charges. He did all that time in prison. He came out. Now you say, oh, when he gonna put some music out? You got other business going on, but you ain't hearing about it. I think he learned the lesson. But it's better to get your money quiet because people really ain't rooting for you.
Right. Only on their terms. This is like Jamie Foxx. You see what I'm saying?
You know how many people posted memes about Jamie Foxx trying to get clicks off of it? And that's what I think with this whole thing, the memes, the little jokes. Lil Duval, and I'm not knocking Lil Duval. I've never been a big Lil Duval fan. You know, it's just my opinion. You know, so some people find it funny, whatever, and that's the way things go. If there's some artists you like, I don't like. There's artists G-Mac like I don't care for. Right. But that don't mean I have to shit on them every time their name come up. But he posted something, and where he showed the video of when a young lady's walking in on the Titanic, and when she first runs into Leonardo DiCaprio, and they're in the ballroom, and she's going up the steps. And the comment under the caption was, you know, this is what them folks gonna see on that sub when they wake up in the morning. And then you got hundreds of comments, and most of them was folks thinking it was funny and adding it, and you know, they was kikiing and all that shit. But some other folks came in there that really struck me. Folks were like, yo, this is not something to make a joke about, and I really don't think it is. I really don't think it is. You know, I really don't think it's, we got to get past joking about tragedy, because honestly, that says a lot about our society. We've become so desensitized to stuff that we actually dehumanize folks.
We want the shit. I mean, we are so in tune and seeing the bullshit more than we is on watching something to learn something that's educational, something that's going to make you be more involved in the as in teaching somebody something else, you know what I mean?
Right.
So, but you let some bullshit go on, you know what? That could put you in a category of you needing a ride to work, but can't nobody take you. But if you want to go have a drink or something and go kick it, motherfucker, pulling up.
All right.
Pulling up, man.
You can't find nobody to help you move, but
Nobody.
you can find everybody to help you go get fucked up.
That's some shit.
Yeah, I'm moving out of my apartment. Oh man, I gotta work, man. You know, I got that bad hip. I got all kind of excuses.
Hey, man, I'm gonna give you a passionate no. You know what a
passionate no.
I'm a passionate no, man. I try to make it.
That's like when your daddy tell you, "We'll see."
Yeah,
I mean, no.
That means no.
I try.
Absolutely.
Don't try, do. That's what the motherfucker said. Don't try, do. Do it.
Yeah, you're right. So yeah.
So I mean, we gotta have some more sensitivity out here, man. I mean, this tragedy, and again, the way media works and the way the world works, every time we have a tragedy, while you looking at that, it's usually something else going on that
and
the world don't want you paying attention to. It's a lot of distractions out here.
It's a lot of distractions, but we always working for what's the next big thing.
Right.
What is
the next big thing?
And this is the next big thing. They got you off Donald. He's glad than a motherfucker that we
not yet now. Not yet. That dude is in the deep.
No, he in deep shit. It don't mean shit, but he in deep shit. But the thing is, his office is because it's been on this.
Oh yeah, he was happy.
It's been overshadowed.
Yeah, he took a break. He took a break.
Now what my thing is about this is they knew now what's gonna be the backlash off of them. What the fuck you been hearing then?
Right.
Why is he motherfucker wasting taxpayers' gas money and jet fuel money? I mean,
yeah, countries, not just us. Several countries.
Hey, motherfucking boats and shit. Their equipment and shit. We hear something. You lying. You been bullshitting the line the whole motherfucking time because you supposed to be found this motherfucker.
You supposed to be.
What I found interesting was they got that shit together quickly. And again, this is not any hate against the people. I think it's tragic what happened to them. I think the company need to be shut down because they were negligent as fuck. And just cause somebody signed a waiver, and you know they had an employee from the company that warned them that this vessel was not structurally sound to even make this trip, and they fired the guy. They were in the middle of litigation with a lawsuit. This guy was suing them because they fired him for doing his job, for saying, hey, this This shit is not structurally sound to even make this trip.
Wow.
They don't even have the Navy. Don't even have ships that go that deep.
Yup.
Hey,
How deep
You
did they go?
understand?
How did they say they went?
No, they sent this little robot that was called a ROV.
Right.
That's what they sent down that deep. They don't have shit to go. They had a former a naval officer on one of the news channels watching. He was like, for war purposes and for military purposes, you never going that deep.
Right.
We don't have shit to go that deep. There's no point for us to go that deep. So you got to think about it. How negligent and how much this company wanted these folks' money. And they had a 19-year-old kid on there. One of them billionaires took their kid with them.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? You know, you want to give your child this adventure of a lifetime, but I mean, I could think of a whole lot of things that kid would appreciate more than that.
like life.
Life.
Right.
Life. And I mean, I think this company, there needs to be a real investigation, and they need to shut down. They need to be shut down for a minute. As a matter of fact, the lawsuits that's coming, but the lawsuits that's coming should shut them down.
I mean, they should never. I mean, the motherfucker said that they was using washers from Home Depot.
Bro.
Yeah, right.
I mean, washers. I mean,
And I'm thinking
washers in this motherfucker from Home Depot. This motherfucker need to be. Man, we're talking 13,000 feet.
Bro, and think about it. You got a Navy. You got a U.S. Navy. It's not like there aren't experts out here that weren't around. The people. I mean, a former employee had warned them. So it wasn't like you couldn't have taken more due diligence before you were in a rush to take these people out here for this tragedy.
Right.
Last year, the capsule got lost for like 2 hours.
Right.
And it was like, shit. That means, but they found them because they wasn't that goddamn deep.
Well, once it broke up, the debris floated to the top, but they say it got crushed from the pressure trying to go down there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's gonna ever really know what happened, obviously, because no survivors. But the fact that there's no survivors, I would say this: what's down there is down there. And like somebody else said, God don't want you down there, so you need to keep your ass up here.
I don't know, man. One of these days they gonna get down there.
I mean, you go to space.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
They got motherfuckers that go to space.
They should be able to go down there.
I'm glad you said that. Because next Monday's one of our topics is going to be, do you believe man been to the moon?
Okay. Word. Monday. Do y'all believe man went to the moon?
We'll discuss that on Monday's topic.
Oh, it's about to get extra super dark in this motherfucker now.
Hey, to everyone who's tuned in right now, we need you guys to get them likes up.
Yes, hit that like button. Beat it up.
Tune in. Push the subscribe.
Share that YouTube link with your friends and family.
And know that we fucked our way past 20 minutes of your time.
Let's get some music on, Blake.
Yo, got a new video for my boy Nix. Right after this video from my boy Rob Hayes. We'll be right back, y'all.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
Thinking I don't know what you're thinking. Yeah, I kick the shits with the homies, pass the weed at time. I'm flying coach to make the plays. I hope you see the signs. You see the vibe, I kick it even with the cleanest shoes. You know my job is inspiration, not the vehicles. And I hope that you know I'm on take 33. Rubbing genies, wishing that they make room for me. Woke up in the morning saying, baby, take 2 of these. Innovative, qualitative, and the main true and deep. I don't know how you sleep at night, knowing that you know that I'ma get right. Better make use of your downtime, cause downtime turns to won't be around time.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
It's always something. It is always something. What are we gonna
You know I gotta do what I gotta do. Don't do this.
What I'm feeling surreal, don't know how to feel in a million years. Never thought I'd hear the words that you saying. Wait a minute, hold on, we're playing. Look, just the other day, everything was straight. Niggas say that you wanna walk away, claiming it ain't me but you. After everything we've been through, coming with the lame excuse. Baby, I refuse to let you walk away without a fight. And it cuts me deep like a knife. I understand if you wanna leave. I just wanna know the reason why. Is it something that can be syndicated? I mean, maybe you all in need, girl, I'm a dream. Just the thought of you leaving my side, giving me nightmares. And I always thought that you'd be right there, but now you say that you're leaving so unexpectedly. Scared out of my mind, I don't know what to do. Baby girl, I get on my knees, I ain't too proud to be. Care so much about you, without you there's no me. So caught up in winning, I never thought I'd lose you. Now you walking about my place, I ain't got much to say. Please don't go away, do anything to make you stay. Please don't go away, cause you're the love of my life. Please don't go away, do anything to make you stay. Please don't go away, please don't go away, please don't go away, do anything to make you stay. Please don't go away, cause you're the love of my life. Please don't go away, do anything to make you stay. Please don't go away, please don't go away. What I'm feeling surreal, don't know how to feel in a million years. Never thought I'd hear the words that you're saying. Wait a minute, hold on, we're playing. Don't go, tell me what I gotta do to make it better. If I'm stronger than you, I give you space. If I'm never there enough, then I find time. Gotta find the words to make it stay. Cause I can't imagine that coming home to the woman I love. Cause I'm always up in the club, shining like I'm a star. On the real, I am a star, but I admit to shine brighter with you under my arm. Girl, you mind like a charm, and I don't wanna know what happens if I lose you. I'll be a fool too, let you go like I used to. Have me walk around with the screw loose, it's a crucial. Don't know what to do when you're saying that. You say that you're leaving so unexpectedly. Scared out of my mind, I don't know what to do. Baby girl, I get on my knees, I ain't too proud to be. Care so much about you, without you there's no me. So caught up in winning, I never thought I'd lose you. Now you walking about my place, I ain't got much to say. Please don't go away, do anything to make you stay. Please don't go away, cause you're the love of my life. Please don't go away, do anything to make you stay. Please don't go away, please don't go away, please don't go away, do anything to make you stay. Please don't go away, cause you're the love of my life. Please don't go away, do anything to make you stay. Please don't go away, please don't go away. You say that you're leaving so unexpectedly. Scared out of my mind, I don't know what to do. Baby girl, I get on my knees, I ain't too proud to be. Care so much about you, without you there's no me. So caught up in winning, I never thought I'd lose you. Now you walking about my place, I ain't got much to say. What I'm feeling surreal, don't know how to feel in a million years. Never thought I'd hear the words that you're saying. What I'm feeling surreal, don't know how to feel in a million years. Never thought I'd hear the words that you're saying. Please don't go away.
Other lazy motherfuckers been listening to that bullshit, and I'm just like why would you even tell that lie? Why would you even document that lie? For me to go, I can just go hand that shit to somebody else and be like, look at this bullshit. I can't hear you, G-Man.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Goddamn Yeti. We're back, world. Second segment. HoodCast 361. My mic straight.
Oh shit.
Okay.
No, it picked up the last part of the conversation after the show. I forgot we got a lag. That's me, G-Mac. Anyway, we back.
Yeah, y'all. We are back. Second segment of HoodCast.
We ended the last segment talking about legal issues that the company probably gonna face, but in keeping in with that topic of legal issues, our president's son, Hunter Biden, just pleaded guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges of paying his taxes late.
Hunter Biden.
And another misdemeanor charge is going to be knocked down to a misdemeanor for lying about drug abuse while attempting to purchase a firearm. Because he was actually on drugs when he was buying a gun. Now, it's been a long documented history of him having problems with drugs and him being he's a recovering addict. And there's nothing wrong with that because everybody knows somebody in their family that got some issues.
Depends on what the issue is.
Well, yeah. I mean, we all ain't got crackheads in the family, but I got a couple cousins that I don't know what they own, but I know they own something. Triple. But yeah. So he basically pleaded guilty to 2 charges of failing to pay his taxes on time. And the thing about it was, the investigation started some like 4 or 5 years ago, which by now he's actually paid $1 million in taxes, right? So he's paid $1 million in taxes. Tell you how much money he was getting to have to owe $1 million in taxes. And of course, the Republicans are like, oh, it's two justice systems for him and another different justice system for Trump. Well, evading taxes and then eventually paying them versus stealing classified nuclear secrets and lying to the government to keep them, it's 2 different types of crimes.
And never paying your taxes.
And skipping out your motherfucking taxes too.
Stay on the taxes and shit.
Yeah, and running a crooked organization with phony charities and fake universities and probably selling rotten steaks. I mean, come on. A guy with a drug problem that didn't pay his taxes but eventually paid them versus a guy who don't pay his taxes, fucking steals government secrets, then lies to the government and got people hiding the shit all over his property. That's a little bit different. I got the best storage. I got the best storage facilities. I got the cleanest bathrooms. I got the best stage.
Oh man.
That shit was all in the goddamn bathroom and shit, man. Donald, I bet you Mar-a-Lago probably nastier than a motherfucker.
Bro,
I can imagine cause when he did the Apprentice, when he did the Apprentice, they walked in his office was like, man, what the fuck is this shit? You know what I'm saying, man? Get rid of all this old bullshit you got up in here, man. And they had to rearrange the whole shit.
Man, they had to rearrange his shit the way they used to put them motherfuckers on MTV cribs and fake houses they didn't own to make it look good.
Cause Donald's never been a millionaire. I mean, a billionaire. No what, never, no time. None of that shit.
Well, shit, he a millionaire, goddammit.
Oh, he a millionaire, I believe that.
He a millionaire. Shit, that's all a nigga need. Shit.
But that's that magic math, though. I keep telling y'all, that's that when they take their debts and add them to their assets and be like, if I owe a motherfucker $5 billion, I'm worth $5 billion.
Wow.
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
crazy that y'all can do that shit, world.
I can't do that. I can't roll up at the bank and be like, look, I know I owe $500,000 on this house, but I'm worth $500,000. Let me borrow.
Right.
They ain't going for it. But back to Hunter Biden, man. I think that they're gonna make a big deal out of it, and this shit is gonna haunt the president all the way to the 2024 elections.
I just read some shit today. They could try to impeach his ass.
They always trying to. They
impeached every president. Tried to impeach every president in my lifetime.
Bro, they impeached Bill Clinton. They didn't go out. They didn't try to impeach Obama.
Why?
They just wouldn't let him get nothing passed, and wouldn't let him see the Supreme Court justice. But
all the shit that they didn't let pass, he at least should have tried to pass, like our goddamn reparation.
Can we get that?
Yeah. No, he should have.
He should have been the main one trying to get that done.
In control of that point right there. Now we would have got some reparation until Cause I would have wrote all this shit. Y'all gonna veto this bullshit. Y'all don't think I'm gonna goddamn me? Say no if you want to.
Speaking
I'm
of
gonna override
reparation,
your
hey,
motherfucking ass anyway.
Right.
hey,
Yeah.
it's in our legislation. It's in the talks for New.
Oh,
for
in New York, yeah, New York
Yeah.
State. Well, see, that's the thing, though. And then,
Yeah.
again, to me, man, that shit is just extra icing and no cake. You know what I'm saying? You know how you get that birthday cake? Icing be this motherfucking thick. Cake be like this right here. Everybody get a slice of diabetes with some Diet Coke and shit. You know what I'm saying? Big
Motherfucker,
ass
acid,
this thick. Cake like this much and shit.
that acid hitting that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's bubbling in your ass.
All that chemical shit on top of a little bit of
all on the
bread.
inside.
Yeah. So I mean that legislation. So they passed legislation in New York to form a committee to discuss it.
Right.
So at least they gonna discuss it.
Right.
I would say in another 400 years they might get around to voting on it.
Right. You know, California is the only state that implemented reparations type shit. I don't know what all involved. I don't know if it's involved money. I could have swore I seen something that said if New York do it, it's not gonna be money. But I'm gonna tell you one thing it would be though. Some type of discount or
No.
our 40 acres, goddamn it, do something with some real estate. What's
Y'all
up?
niggas get
own
the
this
2-bedroom popping for
motherfucker,
$800 a month. That's what y'all gonna get.
Shit, hey, and so plenty of niggas out there like, shit, I'll take that. Shit, for real,
Let
boy.
the shit out of it.
Now you
What's
know
up,
they'll
Word up.
600.
Now-
What's that, Cokie?
Now you know they'll take that if they jumping on that 3 hots in the cot.
Yeah.
If they jumping on that, they'll jump on that.
Well, they'll substitute 40 acre and a mule for a 2-bedroom, $800 a month, and you still got to pay for a parking space.
Right.
I'm telling you that right now. That's what you're gonna get. And you like I said, it won't be free. No, but even when they talk about reparation, what they talk about are programs. We're gonna put together programs to educate. We're gonna put centers in underprivileged neighborhoods to get. They don't never want it. You know them motherfucker that cut checks? Trump cut checks. Them stimulus checks, them stimmies, them PPPs.
Cause he peeled off the top of that motherfucker. He just
Now y'all can go and get the rest.
Right.
You do the way the cartoon nigga be like, let me get my slice.
Right.
And there's your
right.
crumbs. These
That
motherfuckers gave you
motherfucker did.
$1,200 in crumbs.
1,200 in crumbs. Meanwhile, he's
crumbs.
looking out the back with government secrets and $1 billion from Saudi Arabia for his kid.
Hey,
So, the
I'm sorry.
question is, do y'all think he's gonna go that way?
No.
No.
Do you think he's gonna go anyway?
No.
I think what they trying to do is just make sure he can't run for president.
That's it.
That's all they want to do. They want to make sure this motherfucker can't run for dog.
And that is so wrong.
They want to make sure he
That's
can't
why
run for
the
city council.
that's why the extraterrestrials don't want to come to this motherfucker because
They
they
already
see
here.
how we do our own motherfucking. That's crazy.
They
Y'all see this
already
nigga a motherfucking criminal,
Yeah.
a
already
motherfucking
here.
criminal.
Yeah, Coach,
I'm
they
talking about
already
grabbing
here.
pussies and all that. You see what I'm saying? And this nigga still can run for president.
Motherfucker
This
damn
shit
near
ain't
got
never been
50
seen before
senators.
ever. It's like
Damn
a
near
fucking
50.
reality show, dude.
It is a reality show.
That's what it is. It's all a reality show. It's all a show. You got to think about it. The Democrats, they so timid about telling people about the actual legislation they passed. The Republicans have just got the louder bullhorn. They just got to allow the bullhorn with all the bullshit. And they understand that people like the drama more so than they like actual results.
There are never no results.
I mean, there's no results that I can see. I tell you one result that fucked me up. I remember when George Bush became president. Boy, I used to get this child tax credit from all my children. Ooh, I used to love that motherfucker. Woo! That child tax credit and that shit went away. I did my taxes that following year. I'll tell you, I felt that shit. It hurt. It hit so hard. It hurt so bad. Now, that was a result that I saw. I saw that.
This the deal.
I saw that one.
This the deal about it though. They hold symbols, tell everything about them.
Right.
I mean, your logo of who you or who your organization is, you got a fucking donkey on this motherfucker.
You're an ass.
You're an
Democrats are
ass. I mean,
And
I mean-
Republicans are big bloated ass elephants.
come on, man.
That
Look at
all
does
the
make
the
sense.
logo, man.
Oh shit, that makes sense.
You ain't got two hands holding together like United Way or none of that shit, man. I mean,
Right. You ain't got little brotherly love.
I mean, you ain't got none of that. That motherfucking donkey
And an
and
elephant.
an elephant.
A dumbass and a greedy ass motherfucker, fat fuck. Sucking up all the peanuts, walking around this big ass in the way.
Oh, shit.
Gotta sit down on you. I ain't doing shit. Fuck you.
Hey, you got the slowest lumbering ass ever. Now you got a great memory. But you remember all the lies you told.
All the motherfucking lies. And then they say, look at these jackasses over here.
Yeah. Hauling all this shit on their back.
I mean,
motherfuckers don't even ride donkeys. Niggas push shit on them and drag them. They don't even try to ride them up. You ain't good as horses. They just put all your shit on it and drag it up a hill. Juan Valdez, you never even saw Juan on his donkey. He just threw the
never.
Right. That motherfucker was back there just.
This motherfucker don't told him, you get on me, I'm sitting down, all right, motherfucker. You ain't riding the fuck out of me.
Eeyore. Oh, slow ass Eeyore. Cool ass nigga.
hey man, hey, look here. That's and then you got the camel on the other end that's a whole other thing. But anyway, back to because the elephant and all that shit took me to a joke. I got to tell a joke. The elephant and the donkey, the elephant and the camel, they walking and shit, and the motherfucker the elephant asked the donkey, asked the goddamn camel, why you got them titties on your back? He said, hey, why you got that dick on your face? So I had to get that out, you know. That motherfucker was running around my head and shit, you know.
We were talking about criminal cases. To take it from the White House to the block, your boy Boosie got bail for his latest charges.
Breaking news.
Oh.
Bail, he got released. Now we know that's a little old to y'all, but to our audience knows.
But breaking news, they revoked the bail. Yeah, and now they gave it back. Then he just sent out a tweet saying they gave him another bail and he'll be out soon.
Now, speaking of bail, back to Capitol Hill, your boy George Santos. This motherfucker was fighting hard to hide who posted his bail. Because his bail was $500,000. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't got no long. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal, so I don't know the bail system. But I got some friends that have told me that just because you got a $500,000 bail, you don't post a $500,000. Don't you got to post like 10% or some shit like that?
Like $500,000.
Now 10%. It's 10%.
Yeah. So if you got a $500,000 bail, you post 50. You got to post 50 grand. So now,
bands, nigga.
But see, that's another one of the reasons why I don't agree with Trump, but I do agree with his assessment of mainstream media when he talks about fake news. Because all on the news, he posted a $500,000 bail. No, they put up 50,000. His bail was $500,000. He only had to post 50. So say that, because he didn't want nobody to know who posted his bail. And the thought was that it might have been some billionaire donor and some big, rich motherfucker like the guy that takes the Supreme Court justice on free private flights. People thought it was something like that. That's why he was trying to hide it. Well, come to find out, it was his dad and his aunt that posted the bail. His dad's a retired construction worker. I don't know what his aunt does, but they got the 50 grand up to post his bail. Because unlike Trump, his ass is going to be sitting in jail while he goes through his indictment.
No, he's not.
Now the question is, where does a retired construction worker, both old senior citizens, where they got an extra 50 grand laying around? And I watched, I don't want to say the news agency, but the woman that was reporting was like, she was about to say, and she stopped herself to say, how does someone of moderate means have their money? And that's because she didn't want to sound elitist by questioning how does someone of moderate means have $50,000? Because you got to remember, most of these folks you watch on primetime news, they are millionaires. They got $1 million, multi-million-dollar contracts.
Right, and that's crazy.
So when they be talking all that shit about the poor and how Republicans don't like this and that, motherfucker, you rich too. You benefiting from the shit too that you reporting on. So don't act like you know what I'm saying? Don't act like you, I'm over here with the people. Motherfucker, you graduated from Harvard. You gonna have a multi-million-dollar contract for God knows how long. Stop pretending like you got here with the broke. Now, you probably got some broke-ass family members that you don't answer with the phone when they call. But my whole point being, they talked all this shit about him posting $500,000 bail. No, these folks put up 50 grand. They probably got a second mortgage on a house, took a loan out on some land they had, any number of things. I mean, I'm not gonna act like $50,000 is easy to come up on, but if you retire from construction, we don't know. This man might have had a construction company, but the way they framed it was a sound like his dad was like, you know, some little guy that moved bricks around a construction site and was living in a hovel, right, and was a pauper or some shit. So how could he come up with $50,000? We don't know. This man's his dad might have a successful construction company that he sold, but he's still a partner in, and he retired from. So the way they frame it, now don't get me wrong, George Santos is a lying motherfucker. Period. I mean, this nigga said he was on the U.S. soccer team or some shit. I mean, this nigga be lying. He the type of nigga got a girlfriend in Canada. He fucked the baddest chick in school. He got a Corvette that he don't never drive because it's in the shop. You know what I'm saying? This nigga be lying.
Why you should use that one? Why you should use that one a lot?
But how do you get past all that? Somebody had to rat his ass out. How did he actually get caught? He pissed somebody off?
He donated $1 million or $700,000 to his own campaign when he didn't even make that much money the previous year or the year before that. When actually he had worked at a hedge fund or some shit, they got caught for running a Ponzi scheme, and then he formed his political campaign being managed by the guy that was a CFO from the company that got caught running the Ponzi scheme. And then they started another money management company. And he magically comes up with $700,000 to donate to his own campaign. So he got campaign finance shit going on. The pure lies that he told. The nigga said that he lost his mom in 9/11 or some shit. And everybody's like, nigga, your mom's still alive. Like, what you talking about? Your mom died of cancer. I mean, dude told just extraordinary lies. But, you know, he's in Long Island. They do that. No offense to my Long Island people, especially DJ Diamond. We don't want to get upset, but he's from Long Island. And, he told all them lies. But what got him in trouble was how you come up with $700,000 to donate to your own campaign, and you barely made $150 grand the previous year. Where that $700,000 come from? And the company you work for got caught in a Ponzi scheme, and you started another company with the CFO. The motherfucker that was running the money for the company that was running a Ponzi scheme. You started another company with him, and then from your $1 million salary from that company, you donated $700,000 to yourself.
Damn.
Yeah. It's kind of like, why did some ex-president's kids get $2 billion from Saudi Arabia for no apparent fucking reason? Meanwhile, he has nuclear secrets that he just don't want to turn over. I'm just saying. It's a whole lot of, you know, sometimes the dots don't connect. If there's enough smoke, somebody's burning a blunt. That's all I'm saying. You know.
Speaking of burning a blunt, we need to play some music so I can burn a blunt. Because, you know,
let's do that.
Well,
you do that. I watch the music.
Right, you stupid. Yo, we'll be back with a third and final segment right after these videos. Oh, wrong scene. Hey, y'all, again, this is some new shit, so we'll be right back.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
My man, where the concert at?
You gonna go down 3 clicks, or as I say, 3 trees, right? You gonna see 3 trees. When you see 3 trees, you gonna make a right, right? Then when you see that right, you gonna go down a little bit, you gonna make a left. When you make that left, that's where you gonna see the hippity hoppity, you know what I'm saying, the waggity baggy show. I tell you.
Listen, back in the day when I was a young fella, son, before Instagram and before I had a cellular, you can catch the nomad, listening to go-go. Loved hip-hop, but back then it was a no-no. Papa always told me black music keep evolving. You know, Lucky Days so influenced by Marvin. So with the hip-hop, keep the bass cooking. As long as we move the people, so real good looking. Me and Prowess Mike, gather the pawns and the roots in. Put the bars in the pudding and show you where the proof's in. It's that native tongue style. Shout out to a tribe called Quest, oh yes, we DC, keep it live, y'all. Music is revolution, it might drive you crazy, but if it moves something, then shake it, baby. All the way to Africa, aka the motherland. Niggas still moving that contraband, catching a rubber band. Shorty gun in the bra, sink in the other hand. Breath smelling rank like Shabba, Mr. Loverman. This is Steve Jobs, so quote on deck. Cause we gon' give them what they don't know that they want yet. We gon' give them what they don't know that they want yet. Shit, so give it to them. Give it to them. We gon' give them what they don't know that they want yet. Yeah. So give it to them. Give it to them. Yeah, priest, give it to them. We gon' give them what they don't know that they want yet. Yeah.
Word to the sunrise. Writing that's contagious. Another page written for ages. Alert the mages, cause there's magic in the air. For every treble, there's a bass and a snare. So from here for the top, I could catch a flight of stairs. No luggage, emotions never come with a budget. I'm happy as can be, and your catches a fatigue, cause it doesn't make the cut. When it's a race in the scene, we just race for supreme. Curators while we create the dream, we integrate. Catch the baby, incinerate, and we flavor with the flavors. I'm a lifesaver. So make a stop for the urgency, grab a lightsaber. It's an emergency when I labor with mic pages. So take a knee while we iterate. The night raiders, they infiltrate when we innovate. While we rhyme in a figure eight like ice skaters. All these tribes is hot butter, they just microwaved it. My city undiscovered when we validated. Often favored by the school of monarchs who also lead the payment of good intentions. Honorable mentions, we carry on traditions like premonitions. And we gon' give them what they don't know what they want yet. We gon' give them what they don't know what they want yet. Yeah. So give it to them. So give it to them. We gon' give them what they don't know what they want yet. Yeah. So give it to them. So give it to them. Yeah. We give it to them. We gon' give them what they don't know what they want yet.
Let's go.
We gon' keep them bumping for life. We gon' give them something so nice. We gon' keep them coming for life. We gon' give them something so nice. We gon' keep them bumping for life. We gon' keep them coming for life.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast.
These niggas doing good. Niggas say they sending shots, I ain't send shit but a diss, Niggas say they sending shots, I ain't send shit but a diss. These niggas don't know how to do nothing. When Chase clap and get on dick, I'm at Lamar house. I'm breaking down these shit, making hits. Now I'm on the flight to Cali, finish out for a new fit. I'm the one they call for help, I'm the one they call for cheese. I can fetch your pocket, I can bless the price on peas. In the spot throwing up ends for the mafia, that's the team. Every work is selling Glocky, have to take off my blue beam. Every day we taking risks, till we get the winning scheme. They tryna clown me cause I rap like I don't make they job checks. In the stoop tryna stay focused, I'm tryna see what happen next, nigga. Hey, we tryna see what happen. Niggas say they sending shots, I ain't send shit, but a diss. These niggas don't know how to do nothing. My say clap and get on dick. I'm at Lamar house. I'm breaking down these shit and making hits. Now I'm on the flight to Cali. Finna shop for a new fit. Niggas say they sending shots. I ain't send shit, but a diss. These niggas don't know how to do nothing. My say clap and get on dick. I'm at Lamar house. I'm breaking down these shit and making hits. Now I'm on the flight to Cali. Finna shop for a new fit. Bitch, I'm tricking on my fence. I hope you don't think you getting in. Feel protected in the party. Man, I snuck the blower in. You can't say who fucking with me. A nigga better not show his hand. Then that nigga don't know about nothing if he ain't coming from that land. Free my dogs from after kin. Better listen like Simon says. Lost my dog, can't feel nothing. Count cheese, I get thrill from it. Spin rhymes while my niggas off them pills bustin'. Plus I'm mad cause why these niggas acting like they kill some. They sending shots, I ain't send shit, but a diss. These niggas don't know how to do nothing. But say clap and get on dick. I'm at Lamar house. I'm breaking down these shit and making hits. Now I'm on the flight to Cali. Finna shop for a new fit. Niggas say they sending shots, I ain't send shit, but a diss. These niggas don't know how to do nothing. But say clap and get on dick. I'm at Lamar house. I'm breaking down these shit and making hits. Now I'm on the flight to Cali. Finna shop for a new fit.
Can't hear you, Matt. Can't hear you.
Now we're back.
We're back. Where's Kogi? He must be still on an extended break. Yeah. Like Bernie Mac said, when we break, we break.
We breaking this motherfucker.
Breaking this motherfucker, man. This has been a good show, y'all. I'm enjoying myself, actually.
Yeah, it's once we get the hang of this, boom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
when we I like that video for my boy. I'm kind of digging that. The more I see it, the more I like it. We gonna give them what they don't know they want yet. I feel it. I like that. I like that. I gotta catch it. He got a show coming up too. Him and Tracy Lee. I think it's. I don't want to say the wrong date. I think it's this weekend though. Look up Priest and Nomad. Follow him on Instagram, Priest and Nomad. Priest DANOMAD Nomad. Look him up. He's got a show coming up. I believe this weekend. Him and Tracy Lee. They're doing Bringing the Bars or whatever it's called, Part 2. Tracy's been out on tour, doing some dates in the area, so it's just definitely gonna be a hot show. And I got to get this info together because I'm trying to get out this weekend and see some things. But shout out to Priest and Nomad. He's been a guest on the show. He's a friend of the show, so we always support him. But if you're in the area in the DMV, make sure you get out and catch his live shows because they are something to be. It's a spectacle to see.
Right.
Oh man, it's dope. Real hip hop for you right there. So shout out to Priest and Nomad. All right, y'all, we back at this thing.
Right.
I hate to bring the mood down, but we got to give a big shout out to Big Pokey.
Right.
Legend.
Rest in peace, bro.
R.I.P. to Big Pokey. He collapsed doing a performance. Still don't know what the cause of death was, but he was one of the one of the founder members of Screwed Up Click, the DJ Screw. And so Texas definitely took a loss on that one, the hip hop community. Big Pokey, well respected. Von B had nothing but acclaim, glorious words to say about the man. He was a real straight up dude. I never met him. I never met him before, but when I understand, he was a straight up dude, like one of the realest. He did what he said he was going to do, and he did. He did what he said, and he said what he was going to do, and he was genuine. So, shout out to Big Pokey. Rest in peace. And our prayers go out to him, his family, his fans.
Right.
He definitely made a mark on hip hop in the southern region, specifically in the Screwed Up Click in the Houston music community, but
Shoot, that all down south shit, niggas
Yeah.
smoked weed and just chill
Yeah.
to that. You know, they
Yeah.
that's a whole different type of music. A lot of niggas don't understand it.
Screw.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of niggas
And when I
don't
first came home, I didn't understand it either, but it took me a minute, but I understood it.
You have to get high.
Yeah. Well, I won't say how I learned to appreciate it, but yeah. But shout out to Big Poke. Cook, you was gonna say something?
Nah, man, I just want to give my condolences to the family and friends and fans too as well. You know what I'm saying? I used to fuck with Big Poke, you know what I mean, with some of his music, you know what I mean? And it's just a tragic whenever someone pass away like that there, you know what I mean? But it is tragic, but it's just not a good deal, you know what I mean? And I hate that it is did like that in front of all those people, and then you still got it up online. That ain't nothing that you should. I don't feel that you should just have online like that.
No.
You can see someone, they'll say look crazy shit like, you know what I'm saying? He at least, he passed away doing what he loved. I mean, all that. I mean.
Yeah, and that's
Yeah.
again, it goes back to what we were talking about before we started the show. We gotta sensitivity, man. That's some real shit. Empathy is some real shit. We got to get some compassion for each other out here, man. Because I don't know if y'all paying attention. It's getting hard. So some of us has been hard. It's gonna get harder before it get better. And you're gonna need, like the pastor say, turn to your neighbor, tell him I love you.
Neighbor. Love you, neighbor.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Look to your left, look to your right.
Yeah.
Those are your supporters, not your competitors. Real.
Right. You know, but I in on Boosie right quick, man. To be 40 years old, man, I fuck with Boosie.
Mm-hmm. Right.
To be 40 years old, man, and he's a family man.
Right.
I mean, man, you just can't make little dumbass mistakes like that, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
Boosie is running from his past too, though.
That can happen.
I think he's running from his past. Well, man, why is he riding around with guns and shit?
He don't have to, but I think the deal is he keep it real too much. He want to be involved in the hood, and his intentions are good. He want to get upcoming rappers that, he want to help them by being on a feature, and
Right.
I get that.
What's that got to do with him having all the guns, though?
That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to be so involved into that fact that you have to, because you don't have any friends when you don't made it, really.
Right.
I don't know now. It depends.
It's people that got friends, but I'll say this much though: if you
got motherfuckers in the hood like that, they motherfuckers is home. Them motherfuckers got fingers just goddamn long. Them motherfuckers is
right.
Ready to nigga. Roar.
But I mean, he moved from where he was to Atlanta to get away from that shit. But you still riding around with guns and shit. Like, I mean, dude, if I get pulled over, bro, and y'all found out I had a 9 with a switch on that motherfucker in the car, y'all gonna have a lot of questions. Y'all gonna have a lot.
Where the fuck Biz get that from?
Right. First of all, where did he get it? Why he didn't get 2? You could have sent me one of them. Like, why you didn't get 3?
I'll be so scared to own a firearm, man, in New York. I would be petrified.
Right.
I heard you get caught with a pistol in New York, your ass is damn near get life.
It's crazy. When I first came to DC at 18, back in the ancient times in the dark ages, because I like to make fun of how old I am. It was illegal to carry a firearm. It was illegal. Presidents here, nobody could carry it. No, guns was outlawed. But after a little gentrification, they put a little more cream in the coffee. They changed the law.
Only then.
Can you walk around here with that strap?
Just like there is actually concealed carry now.
In New York.
Yeah. But there's always loopholes and there's always a catch.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I don't know the catch, but best believe NYC, there is a catch, y'all.
Right. Well, yeah, New York is a money grub and snatching everything. They suck the money out your pocket. You can't leave the house in New York without costing you money. You can't leave. If you ride a train, New York gets set up to the point that if you ain't got at least $10, you can't go nowhere and get back. You wake up in the morning.
You can't go nowhere and get something to eat and get back.
Man, what you got on you? $250. Fuck. Right. I used to walk up and down Fulton Avenue because I couldn't afford that train, boy. Lost a lot of weight there, summer too. I was in good ass shape walking up and down Fulton. I used to walk up to KSG back at the barbershop to get a free haircut. And then walk back to the crib, for real. Because that Subway fare, round trip, $5.
Boy.
Don't go up there trying to kick it and fuck around and drink and eat your Subway fare, get high and drunk, and then gotta walk back to the crib.
Boy.
Where's my, oh, fuck, I'm gonna put $250 on my card. I gotta walk to the crib and I'm drunk. It's not a good look.
Not a good look at all.
Robin, when I be in the city, I ain't gonna lie, I be in the city. When I leave the crib throughout the course of the day, I'm spending $100 a day. Easy. And look, if you ain't packing your lunch and got all your shit you need, that's why everybody, if you notice it, Coke, if you come to New York, you're gonna notice everybody got a backpack. Everybody got a backpack. Backpack, duffel bag, carrier, something. Because when you leave the crib, you ain't running back. It ain't like Little Rock, you run back forth to the crib. No, you taking an extra pair of shoes, umbrella, little lightweight jacket, motherfucker, little snack, little something to eat on. Because if you don't, they're gonna bust your head at every corner. Every corner. You're gonna pay to eat, you're gonna pay to travel. Motherfucker, you might pay to get into some shit, pay to get out some shit. I mean, just paying. So everybody take all. It's like going hiking every day when you go into the city. You see motherfucker like run around the neighborhood, they can run out short t-shirt, run to the bodega. But you tell when motherfuckers when they go into the city, like going into Manhattan, they got a backpack on with all their supplies. Nigga, water bottle, little sandwich, carrots in the bag for the kids, all kind of little shit, candy, all that shit. Cause you ain't finna buy that shit. And if you smoke cigarettes, you gonna hit your corner store and get you a Lucy before you get the fuck out the block too.
I heard them motherfuckers down there about $20 now.
Pack of cigarettes?
Yeah.
What's a pack of cigarettes now in Manhattan?
Shit, I don't know.
Oh, that's right. You ain't smoke cigarettes in what, 3?
Hey, $11 here. They got to be $8, $9, $10 higher there.
So they just got to be 11 there. Before they hit double digits in Little Rock, they was already 13 in New York.
Yep.
They $20 now then.
New York has the highest cigarette tax.
Right.
They charge high. And I remember back in the day when they first said it to try to deter people from smoking. Shit.
No. Everything you raise the price on in New York, the black market will supply. Will supply.
Even the black market was still like, God damn, that shit still. But one good thing about the black market that made it fucked up, the motherfucking Lucy's.
The motherfucking Lucy's.
Boy.
He got cigarettes behind him with New York labels on them, but he got something under the counter with New Jersey labels. Right. And I ain't snitching because it's a known fact. That's the one thing I do miss about New York City. Like, it's some shit there. It ain't legal. Well, it ain't illegal, but it ain't quite legal either. And everybody know it go on and don't nobody say nothing.
Right.
Like, you go down to Canal Street, you can buy every goddamn designer item you want right there in front of everybody.
You was not lying, boy.
Coco Chanel is walking by shit going, that ain't my shit.
Right.
All right, y'all. I've enjoyed the show. Let's get to these random statements.
Bet. Who's going first?
I'll go first. I want to leave one of these that's leading into one of the next shows. Hopefully one of the next topics for the next show is
okay, go ahead.
Keep your common sense, people. We come to find out that common sense just ain't so common now. So keep your common sense, people.
Indeed.
Keep your common sense, motherfuckers. Biz, can I go?
Yes, sir. You run the show. You tell me when to go.
Okay, I'll just go. I just want y'all to know I'm so sleepy, man. Damn, whoo, boy. Shit is gonna get just totally different, y'all. Y'all will see. I've been working. Ooh, I'm tired. Ooh. That's my random statement. I just want to go and get out the way because I am tired.
All right, my random statement for the night is make sure if you're on Instagram, you follow Kokomo the Don, you follow Hood Tech Productions, you follow the HoodCast, and make sure you follow Hood Greens. Make sure you get up on them Hood Greens.
Yes, Garden Hood Greens.
Garden Hood Greens.
Isn't that what y'all think? When he was talking good greens, y'all probably thinking this nigga. What he growing greens? No, I am, but I'm not like that.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, hey, man. But you know what? I'm finna start growing.
What?
I'm gonna start growing some pineapples.
I bet you will.
Pineapple.
Okay.
But see, I'm gonna do a whole garden though, actually. But I just seen this little deal on TikTok the other day, and I'm gonna throw that out there in the yard too with my other little vegetables too that I'm gonna be growing. You know, my cucumbers, my squash, and watermelon, cantaloupe, shit like this there. You know.
He running a farmer's market over
there. So you was for real? I thought it was finna be a punchline there.
No. I'm dead serious. I try my as much as I can eat healthy. And like I mentioned with the last time, you know, shit, everything that God gave us with a seed in it, we can replant to make more. Right. Though we'll take the seed and throw the motherfucker away and go to the store and buy it again. It's the shit that if we take the time to buy, I mean, I know all of us don't have the land or whatnot, whatever, but shit, just get you one. Start out small. Get you a little tub or something. Get you 5 or 6 of them little motherfuckers in, and just start putting shit in there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And another thing I would like to leave off before we go. A lot of times, people, when you guys got dreams and ambitions and things like that, I ain't got the money right now. I'm gonna wait till I get the money. It ain't all about the money sometimes.
Nope.
Sometimes it's just all about putting God first, which you should do in everything in your life, and make the first movement, make the first step.
Sometimes it's about money, though. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna take money, but with your faith and belief, and you rocking with the high, that'll come. But first, you have to believe in that. You have to know that what you ask for. It's just like we're talking about. We're talking about being fruitful. I mean, that's being fruitful. So when you plant the seed,
preach it, brother. Preach it.
That's the plant.
I mean, when you till the land and you plant the seed, man, and you water it, man, it's gonna grow.
Yeah.
I mean, so
I believe that.
Yeah,
I believe that. Well, Reverend Coker has spoken, and this has been HoodCast 361.
Yes, sir.
Who's on trial edition?
Yes, sir. So, hey, Coker, what you say that we're gonna discuss Monday? You forget.
Man, do you believe that man has been to the moon?
Oh, boom, my boy on point. Y'all, we're gonna talk about the man. I'm gonna try to see if the man really went. I think they have.
In common sense.
I mean, shit. I think man actually went farther. They just ain't telling y'all.
Well, let's talk about it Monday.
Right. Well,
all right, y'all have a good weekend.
Everybody have a good weekend.
Y'all be safe. Keep God first.
Have a hood day.
Have a good day.
Have a hood day.
Have a hood day.
HoodTech presents the HoodCast. HoodTech presents the HoodCast.